latest episode of the Road to World Time Attack series presented by Turbosmart. Today we've got the unmistakable silhouette of the RP968 Porsche behind us. The team is out prepping. Everyone's here, from the owner, the aero designer Sammy, the driver Bart. We're here, we're excited to see this car testing again, so let's go check it out. Hey guys, we're here with Richard Denbrinker from PR Technology. Richard, you're out here testing the RP968. Mate, it's been a couple of years since we've seen the car.
Long time.
It has been a long time. Are you excited for one?
Absolutely, absolutely. The guys have been working all weekend to make the day. We've been pushing pretty hard, even though it's been 2 years. We've been doing a lot of mods, so we're keen to sort of check that some of those things work today.
And what are the main things that you're tuning and testing today?
We're tuning us. Getting used to the car again, that's a big thing. It shouldn't be discounted because you sort of forget where everything is. We've modified the rear suspension, made it a different design, trailing arm rather than double wishbone. So it should be a lot stiffer, so we should have a lot more traction. We've modified the front suspension a little bit. We've changed a lot to do with the engine and the turbo and the wastegate control. So it's all about drivability. So last time attack, we had no shortage of power, but it was totally uncontrollable. Right. So coming out of the corners was a real issue for us, so we're tearing up tyres and all that sort of stuff. Yep. So just getting that to work. And Bosch have come on board and helped us with the latest Bosch Motorsport ABS, and they fitted that for us. So there's a lot of testing to do with that, a lot of setup.
Bart's taken the car out for a couple of laps. You've brought the car in, no dramas. Can you tell us anything about the first couple of laps that it's turned?
Well, I guess we're all nervous the first time you take the car out again, so the setup was a little bit conservative. So we're always worried about how close the car is to the ground. And one of the ways we deal with that is with packers in the shock absorbers. So we've probably run a little bit too much packer at the moment, so it's a little bit high, it didn't touch the ground at all, but it's not in the sweet spot with regard to aero performance. So number one, a little bit bumpy, too many packers, take that out, do a bit of that. We're running low boost levels at the moment just because we're doing initiating laps, so taking care of that. And we've got brake testing to do, so it's just, we're working into it.
What's the best case scenario objective for you to achieve today?
Personally, I would like to run on a moderate boost level and have a clean lap.
We're here with Bart Moore, who's just taken the car for a couple of sessions out on track. Bart, you're back in the car. How's it feel, mate?
Yeah, we're back, baby. It's been over 2 years, can you believe it? Since this car last ran, which was when it was saturated in champagne at the last win.
And how's it feel jumping back in? Is it like riding a bike?
It is, surprisingly. I surprised myself on the way out here. I was a little bit nervous, I got to admit. Done a lot of changes with the car, of course, so we're just going through all of that. But fundamentally, the car feels the same.
So walk me through a few of the changes. We spoke to Richard a bit earlier, who was talking about the rear suspension, the ABS. So how have those changes felt from a driver's perspective?
So we're just trying to tune it so it's got some drivability, and that takes time. Matt from PR Tech, he's working hard on all of that. So it's just early days testing, but we were laughing before. I think it's the first run we've had where, as in first run of a new campaign, that's run smoothly. So no fire extinguishers out, no one running around like a headless chalk. It's pretty good.
Knock on wood, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So what are your expectations from the car with the rest of the evening and the later testing sessions?
Well, it's good running at night. This is how we're going to run in the event. So I've done a lot of laps here at night, but it's always nice to run the package in these conditions. And we've got a pretty good track time here. So it's open pit lane. We've got to make the most of it. The car feels quick. There's no reason why we can't bang out some really fast times.
And how is it out there, mate? A bit of traffic out there, but you're negotiating well. Do you find that you're the biggest fish in this pond?
Definitely the biggest fish. I think we might have scared a few drivers out there earlier.
So that wraps up the first testing session at night here at Sydney Motorsport Park. We've been following the RP968 team. As you can see under lights, it is beautiful out there. So don't miss it, April 1st and 2nd. Get your tickets at worldtimeattack.com.